Alright, so I just did a video, and the video has a thumbnail of this. I want to add something to it. In reality, it's sort of a whole new video, but I just might as well just add to it. I really want people to understand that these casinos, I guess I'm just gonna focus more on Ultimate Texas Holdem. I'm not saying they have some type of wire connected to the person to read emotion, but these games really do work off emotions, human nature, but also, playing the game by the book. That's just how it works. And if you can keep control of those emotions and learn how to deviate, but also recognize patterns, that means, focusing on the game, a lot of people will be a lot more successful in the game. Now, I'm not saying I'm perfect again, because sometimes in super bad sessions, none recently really, I say more in the past, but I'm still not perfect. I did get in my feelings a little bit and had that fuck it attitude or mentality, but I quickly snap out of it. I quickly learn how to snap out of it. I'm not saying it doesn't happen again. I'm saying I'm able to recognize it and quickly snap out of it, because these casinos understand when people are down a lot of money or down money, they tend to bet bigger and not smaller. I do the opposite, and I've even told you guys this, even in regular poker, on these so-called or these downswings. I don't just keep playing at the same stakes, mid stakes to high stakes. I will drop down, and I'm not afraid to drop down all the way down to 1-2. There's no shame in my game, as long as I'm making money. No shame in my game. So it's the same with Ultimate Texas Holdem. That's why when you notice people are just going on a bad run or a downswing, they start betting bigger in Ultimate Texas Holdem, and then they wind up losing even more, a lot bigger, or even a lot faster. That's because they're in your emotions, they're in your feelings, they got a control on you. So people have to recognize that and be careful and mindful. Again, these games, this guy played pocket aces. Pocket aces. He goes 4 times and he loses to some bullshit. I would be mad too. I'm not saying he doesn't have the right to be mad, but if you're going to keep crying, but not make the necessary changes, then that becomes on you more. Even in my videos, when I'm talking about this online poker stuff, I tell you guys some of the things that I recognize, some of the things that I change or implement, because I understand if I keep doing the same thing and I know the same thing is going to happen, I can use that towards my advantage. It's not 100% science, but it is almost there, because it's not random. But again, I go through and I make the necessary changes. So I wouldn't sit there and look like him just crying when I have the control to fix something. That means either stop playing or recognize it and adjust. And that's what I'm saying, recognize and adjust. I'm not saying pocket aces don't get cracked, but the way they got cracked there is just so suspicious. And even when I was saying, when the guy was winning, when there was either a 4 card or 1 card to a straight and it was just a 9 needed, there was a time where he called it when I called it too. The card, the dealer rolls over for the house a 9 queen for a straight. I mean, there was just so many things in this video that I noticed and that I pointed out, and I want to make sure I let you guys know I do feel he has the right to be mad. I would be mad too, but again, if you're gonna keep doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results, I mean, that makes you an insane person, and that basically becomes your fault. But again, don't get in all in your emotions. Just be careful. Understand that they're gonna play on those emotions. There's a lot of terms there's a lot of terms. I'm not going to use some of them because I can't remember them, and then some of the ones I do remember, not everyone might not understand, but an abbreviation. But there's the FOMO, for basically the fear of missing out. These slot machines, these games that deal with any type of gaming and technology where something has to be programmed like a computer in order for it to complete its task, implements all of this. That's why when we're playing these games and we constantly see that we're missing out one card from a straight flush, one card from a royal flush, one card from quads, that's by design. Because what that's going to do is make us want to bet more. And we do it. We do it because we're fear of missing out. We want to be able to catch that hand to make up for money we lost, or just to have a greater win. That's why when I see stuff like this, when I see stuff like that, I keep my bets the same. And sometimes I'll even, it sounds crazy, I understand it's going to sound crazy, but I would actually reduce my bet. Now there are times when I do up my bet, when I get, because not every casino has this, there's very few that has it, but it's called a pocket pair bonus. If I hit the pocket pair bonus, say, and this is a real example, I'm going to give you a real example, real numbers. So if I'm betting at one of my lower points in the game, I'm betting $100 on each spot, and I'm bet $100 on the pocket pair bonus, and I actually hit the pocket pair bonus. If I get, like, just for example, if I get pocket aces and I have $100 on there, that's 25 to 1. 25 to 1. And depending on how the session goes, I would actually, on the next hand, leave all my bet the same, but then drop another $100 on a pocket pair bonus. Number one, I just get lucky with pocket pair bonus. Number two, sometimes it comes back to back. Not in the same sense as hitting pocket aces, but another pocket pair bonus. So that's really the only time, like, I'll up my bet on something like that. But when I figure, pocket, quads here, or I'm one card away from quads, one card from straight flush, one card from royal flush, and it happens, then that's when I'll take that into consideration. Sorry, I got sidetracked a little bit. I have a truck in front of me. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to add to it. Just, you got to be careful. You got to watch out for those emotions and, so forth and so on.